is just Sweden with a different name.
Alright, today's a good day because I get to talk about one of my favorite things. Hot anime waifus. Yes. Or, more precisely, the online anime girlfriends that don't even know you exist. I have been an avid fan of cute girls whispering nice things into my ears for as long as I can remember. About 7 years now, starting from high school. Here are some of the items I have acquired after many years, and it's safe to say that I have not collected enough, and I'm sorry. Money is an issue, but let's not trauma dump and drag the video. Let's get right into it. We are doing this! The top 5 GOATs! And for starters, we're starting with the honorable G's, the ones who didn't cut the chud, the ones who couldn't make it to the top 5. And I only have 2. Low-key, these two give me a lot of brain rot. It's nice brain rot, you know, don't get me wrong. I like watching. Okay, don't get me wrong. It's nice brain rot, low-key, but there is a VTuber on this list that does it times a trillion. Just way better, honestly. And we'll see who that is soon. On to the real video. The top GOATs, the top number 5. What? What happened to Yanomo, dude? No. What the fuck? What happened to Yanomo? What the fuck? Bruh. Alright, we got some sad news, chat. Unfortunately, this VTuber has fucking graduated, I think? Bro, what the fuck? Where the fuck are you? We got some unfortunate news. The 5th place was Yanomo. This is so unfortunate. My top 5 GOAT! What the fuck? Alright, yo, Loki. Fuck that MS Paint video. We're just doing voiceover. Alright, Yanomo was a VTuber who primarily played FPS games like Tarkov and Apex. She kinda popped up randomly and I was drawn to her because Tarkov's a brutal game. But even though she mechanically was not there, she was just kinda having fun playing the game itself. Unlike most people. Another thing that also attracted me was her pretty bland character avatar. Hear me out, but in a really saturated VTuber market, where everyone is a cat girl or is rocking the most insane cup size, it was actually pretty refreshing to see a model more so based on their real life counterpart. So to wrap this section up, Yanomo just brings me a lot of joy, and here are a few clips that perfectly encapsulates what I mean.
Boki eyes. Boki san irashai. Happy, happy, happy. そのなんかさ、ボキさんのスタンプチューしてんのかな、猫ちゃんが。猫ちゃんがチューしてるんかな。かわいいね。抜けたら5でいいよね。大きくなくていいよね。ねえ。
Anyway, watching Yanomo be herself just makes me happy. And I hope she comes back since she didn't fully announce her graduation. I'm pretty sure she's just doing real life responsibilities.
Alright, so I'm recording this like after the whole video is done. There is a way you could support Yanomo somehow, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. You could like buy her a Big Mac or something off of this weird Japanese like website. And I tried doing it, it's pretty cool. You can like send her like a little funny image or something, like saying thank you or congratulations or happy birthday or whatever. And unfortunately, my fucking card declined because I need a Japanese wallet. I miss you, Animal. Please come back, Animal.
Video time. Video time. On number 4, we have Alright, just to keep it short, bro. Every VTuber you're about to see on this list has a personality that isn't solely based on their fucking character. You know, they could like they can be cute, but they can also be themselves. And that's what I really appreciate about Yuria, is that most of the time, if not all of the time, she is basically herself. And you know, our personalities low-key are in sync, bro. Yeah, I just enjoy watching it. Like, Yanamo is the ASMR, Yuria is my brainwaves locking in. That's the best way I can describe Yuria. You know what? I lied. Yuria is just so naturally cute. It makes me bricked. Alright? This is such a good oh my god! I don't know, just something about Yuria that just captivates my brain. You know, just how she naturally acts. This is naturally her. What you're seeing on the screen is naturally her. Also, oh my god, I forgot to remove the fucking images, bro. Oh my god. I love her burps. The way she acts is just so naturally awesome. She played Cry of Fear, Stalker, other horror games. Bro, she's played so much horror games, honestly. She knows ball.
Excuse me.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is just Yuria's Yuria, and she's awesome for that. Yeah, you're not a real beaner if you never had this, bro. So, number 3. Y'all fuck with the hat? The one and only true brain rot. We have John Tobb, dude. No games are being played here, because I've been watching Tobbs for 3 years. This is actually like no joke. I've been watching her for 3 fucking years. Did I meet her at WeebCon? Did I meet Tobbs at WeebCon? Bro, I met somebody at WeebCon. It was like one of those TVs where they have like the VTuber, and I don't remember who. I'm not, but it wasn't Tobbs. Tobbs, it would have genuinely been like meeting Jesus Christ. So we can get Tobbs out of the way. I did not meet Tobbs. Let's talk Tobbs. So I've been watching her for 3 years. I was watching her when she was originally named Unreal Girl. Okay? But the issue with like creators in general that stream is that they're very like narrow with their content. So if you watch one of their streams, it's kind of like, you know, you watch them all. But not with Tobbs, bro. Tobbs, oh my god. Let's go to yesterday's stream. Playing Rule 34 Dole. Bastard with bunny ears in the bottom left for Easter. She's playing Thomas the Tank Engine game. Ninjago? Wait, what? Playing GTA. Stupid version. Where just random shit happens. Like, the whole world could just blow up. You know? So, that's all in one stream. So yeah, she is quite literally the definition of variety. In her streams, that you won't get bored. And if you're bored, you're probably gay. And love boys. It's cool it's cool being a nerd. I was a nerd too. But if you think this shit is boring, then we might have to like low-key kill you. I don't make the rules, bro. I'm sorry. Alright, so to wrap this section up, I think Tobbs has one of the strongest communities. Just look at WeebCon 5 days ago. It's got literally a memorial for Baxter with a Tobbs box. A Tobbs box. Come on, that's unreal. As well as the song you're hearing right now is also a community member's just full reanimation of the song. I think Top's genuinely like one of those creators that I could sit down and watch for hours. And that's where I'll end this section. Yo, this video's butt. I didn't think about it. The fuck am I supposed to say? There's only so much you can say for VTubers. Yeah, bro, I fuck with their personality. What else? What else? Dude, yo. Let's go over the candidates again. So at 5, Yanamo. This is Yanamo, so don't even question it, dude. Well, okay. At number 5 we have Yanamo. I like her because she's so cute. It makes me happy. It's sort of like a detox. Number 4, we have the stinky red panda on number 4. Why? Because I genuinely vibe with her. Her vibes are pretty nice. What? Oh my god, she's wearing this underneath? Dude, yo, no. But the difference between Yanamo is that I listen to her because she's cute and makes me happy. With Yuria, I watch her because her content, she shares a good amount of personal interest in games, so I enjoy watching her, as well as her vibes. Her vibes are pretty cool. Yeah, it's literally just the chill friend. I feel like she's the chill, cute friend, low-key. Okay, number 3. We have the Stinky Skunk. Reason? She does hella variety, so her streams never get boring. She always does something new on her streams. Her jokes are low-key hilarious. She is the real brain rot VTuber. She owns brain rot. That's kind of her whole thing. She also got that ugly fat ass cat too. So, with the double chin, maybe triple chin, maybe 4 chins. I don't know. She also owns that thing. So, put some respect on her name. But now, all of this does not matter. What really matters is the number 2 spot. Who is number 2? Number 2 is somebody that I fuck with on a trillion levels. And we're gonna go on to it right here, right now. Alright, so, on the number 2 spot, we have Alice Sawyer. Now, Alice is one of my favorite VTubers. Hopefully you liked that little edit I had, because that took me like a good couple of hours to make, and a couple of crashes, so you better fucking have liked it. What intrigues me so much to Alice Sawyer? Just like me, Alice is a really big horror fan. She loves slashers, she loves horror games. Everything about her is horror. Not horror. Horror. Oh my, she likes scary shit.
I was gonna go into detail as to why I like Alice so much, but I thought it would be a better idea to make that into a video of itself later on. So we're just going to go over some brief points as to why I like her, starting with her webpage. Alice is one of the only VTubers I've seen with a website so rich in content. Like I'm saying, it has a lot of stuff that it's interesting to explore all of it. It reminds me of one of those MySpace pages from way back. And to rate Alice's website, I'll give it a 9. The whole aesthetic is cool, and she tries to keep it updated when she can. You can also interact with her on the page itself, which is pretty cool engagement in my opinion. But alright, let's glance at her About Me section. Here it says her name, her hag age, and her interests, which are gory movies, big titties, and video games. Which I mean, dude, twin.
Moving on to the model, this here is a variation of Butcher Alice, which was her original model, and in my opinion is my favorite. There have been many variations like Goth Alice, Gal Alice, NES Alice, OG Alice, and etc. Most of the 3D ones are her VR chat models, but the more notable ones she uses on stream are the Butcher, Doll, Nun, and Cult Leader. All of which are super sick. I dig the aesthetic for all of them. But again, the Butcher, just my favorite. I thought I know life games, but by far Alice mogs me in this aspect. Alice has played everything ever by the looks of it. And it's cool until you realize that you won't be able to watch her do a first time playthrough. But still, I enjoy watching her play scary/gory games, and it's always an enjoyable watch. Okay, hello. So, there's just too much to say about Alice. I'm gonna be making a separate video for Alice, but just know, she's cool. All right, and in first place we have Botan and Akai Hato. All right, so first place is a little bit of curveball. Instead of one, there's two, and it's the goats, because Akai Hato and Botan were my first VTubers. I've been watching VTubers for about 7 years, 7 years. This is a little bit more serious for me. But when I'm having a bad day, I enjoy watching these VTubers, because it just makes the day a little more bearable. Alright, so let's start with Botan. Botan has an infectious personality. I think whenever I'm, down in the blues, I literally just put on a Botan. Actually, I might as well just come out and say it, but Botan is my favorite VTuber. I think every stream, she just finds the joy in everything, in every game, which is why I watch her. I'm also an FPS guy. It doesn't really apply to her anymore. She doesn't really play FPS games anymore, but when she did play FPS games, she was fragging. But the main thing I want to highlight, apart from her music that I enjoy, I love her model. Her models are always, they activate the brain, activates my male hormones. But apart from all of that, Botan is just an amazing VTuber. She's an antidepressant, and I love her for that. Alright, but now with Akai Hato. The reason why Akai Hato is here is for a very important reason. She was the first clip I've ever seen. The first clip that I ever put on was where she went into the strip club. And she also used to do English live streams, so she was in Minecraft just building a lot of shit, and it was just kind of cozy watching her. This is where it's gonna get a little serious for me. I've always been super isolated. Never really had a lot of friends, and to me, everybody in this list is a sort of personal connection I have with somebody, even though if they don't know me. But it's a sort of a weird relationship where I get the joy out of seeing somebody else have fun. It's the same for Botan and Akai Hato. I love watching Botan have fun because her laughs, her personality, her everything makes me happy. And the same goes for Akai Hato. But I also share a sort of odd connection with Hato because of her recent crash out. At the time of posting this, she is coming back from a hiatus from a breakdown she had for about 5 months ago. And I'm pretty sure her tangent was her stress of being so isolated. And I feel like Hato, to me, was always the most realist VTuber. She always voiced her complaints, voiced her frustrations, especially with that one thing when she called Vietnam or Taiwan or whatever the fuck that Asian place was a country, and everybody just started dogging on her. It hurt my soul, bro. It hurt my soul seeing everybody turn on Akai Hato. But even so, she put on a brave face and went forward with it. From this recent crash out, she was just complaining about being so lonely. Somebody has never felt so relatable apart from Akai Hato, because I've always suffered from the same issues as struggling to connect with somebody. And yeah, so that's really it. That's the end of the video. Sort of odd shift from the shit post in the beginning, and now it's turning a little sentimental. Fuck you. I'm never doing these videos again, bro. I keep finding out. You know what, bro? Fuck it. I'm not made to make informational videos, bro. My brain literally cannot track this shit. Next video, we're doing an MLG montage.
Just knock first. I learned that lesson the hard way.
Yo, he was touching his penis.